Yes, they did battle cattle. They did get some Wreckfest servers. Oh, I'm so hot. You saw that Sunday night trucking truck last Sunday. Quite a nice truck, even though I'm not a big Scania fan. You're not a big Scania fan? Yeah, I'll tell you one thing though, Yoshi. They have brought back, literally in the last 24 hours, the ability to go offline on Steam. Because they took that away. You could only go invisible, but they finally brought back the ability to go offline. Way too far behind. Jack, it really doesn't make any difference. Just do stuff. Literally just jump in and do stuff. I mean, Thyrox was playing the other day, Captain Jack, and he was like right at the beginning. It really doesn't matter. But it's okay. Whatever. Yeah, just restart your Steam, Baz, and you'll notice you can go offline now. See you, Chuckle Brothers. Ooh. How was your trip, friend? Tell a tale of wonder, of action and discovery. You're waiting for your chair to come from Argos, Connor. Are they delivering it? Tale of wonder. I have made this new tool to help make new memories. Conflict Scanner. An upgrade to the Starship's Galactic Center, the device allows the user to access conflict data in the galaxy map without having to put themselves in harm's way. That's useful, that, but I don't know what the heck a walker brain is. Actually, I do. A walker's those things, but how do you get one? Maybe you have to kill the walker and extract it. Thank you, Kobe. I have finished with a dictionary made for me. So much to learn. Perhaps you wish to help me further. Yeah, alright. Fill your pockets. Perhaps the jovial Gek feels lonely out here. Paulo would welcome any insights encouraging me to accrue credits. How does an economy function when somehow stretched? Find data for Paulo. Okay. Mint with the hole. What do I think of the update on ETS2? I'm gone. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Wait, he still wants me to talk to him. Where did Paul go? Transmit wealth data. Yeah, the whole trailer ownership, if you read the blog post, they're gonna bring it out in obviously the next update and then more stuff after that. You've been playing this non-stop for days, Jeff. Yep. I know what you mean, bro. Finally got a freighter. Do you know what, Jeff? I'm so annoyed. I got my freighter and then I got some more money and then I bought like 3 ships. And I swear I keep sending them out and they keep coming back trashed and I have to keep repairing them. And I think it must be like I'm sending them, even though like I'm picking missions that are 1-star rated. So I bought a fighter and put him with the trader. So I thought if I send a fighter out with him, he'll be able to protect the trader. Sent them both out, came back 2 trash ships. It's seriously annoying. Ooh. Tell me only that Friendship Matters offering me a gift, an exosuit technology, a starship, or a multi-tool. I'll take a... Yeah, a complete waste of money. I mean, it could be that I'm doing something wrong. You got your freighter for free, but my buddies all had to buy theirs. You get the first capital ship you get for free. After that, you tend to have to buy them. I don't know, don't I? I wish I could work it out. See, if I get exosuit, I don't think I've got any slots available, but I could get some. If I get a multi-tool, I've got a load of slots available. If I get starship... I'll go exosuit, even though I probably can't wear it. I find it strange that I don't understand what he's saying, even though I'm the same, like, race as him. What did he give me then? A Class B life support module. What have I got? Oh, I have got a free slot. Increases life support power. Cool, why not? Plus 30% on the life support tanks. Hey, it's free. Thank you for the host, Jeff. Base building. Yeah, I wanna find a good planet to do that on, Slane. That's the thing. Nada reveals that they are a Korvax priest and began questioning much about the universe, displaying level curiosity and independent thought. For this, the Korvax ejected Nada from their hive mind and hunted them to the end of time and space. Priest entity Nada has most given up by the time they've found Polo, their only friend. They will return me to the path of the Atlas, guide me to the Galactic Center, or grant me assistance in my journey. Seek the path of the Atlas, ask for a shortcut to the center, or request resources to aid exploration. Build a base on the capital ship. Can you even do that, Jack? Seek the path of the Atlas. Ask for a shortcut to the center. I don't know which one to go for. I don't know what's so great about the center. That's just going to give me money or resources. That sounds the most interesting. That's what the room is there for, your fleet control. Oh, is it really? Let's go Atlas path. An Atlas interface, they hope to find what I'm searching for. Transmit milestone data. 100 nanite clusters, is that it? Bit stingy. The center has free Oreos. Well, in that case, I've just chose badly. Korvax simulation terminal. Unlocking data. The machine is ancient and powerful, relic of the world long since destroyed. Leave. Why would I leave? I want to mash buttons. Excuse me, can you open the door, please? A huge misplay, yeah. I left the Oreos behind. This is my ship, by the way. It's an Explorer class. I changed it because, you know, the shuttle's bugged. When you're in the shuttle, when you fire at things, you take damage yourself. Just obviously not very useful. Ow. Hang on, let's have a look at the missions. Space anomaly. Explore and gather stories from Polo. There's a strange space station in the system, anomaly outside of the day-to-day business of the GEC. Emits a strange signal as if speaking directly and exclusively to me. Wait, I thought we were on the space anomaly. Doesn't look very aerodynamic. Yeah, when you're in space where there's no air, it tends not to need aerodynamicness. Increase your standing with alien life forms. Find the next Atlas interface. Look for interfaces on the galaxy map. Build a conflict scanner. Find a walker brain. Harvest a walker brain from the remains of a sentinel walker, highly advanced combat unit. Collect loot from defeated sentinels by destroying combat supply barrels. Oh, is that what you do with combat supply barrels? Vanilla, thank you for 19 months. Good evening. Purchase technology module, install technology. Search base archives. You see that? The red dots there? Like, I've got 3 broken freighters. It's going to cost me like a load of materials to fix them. One wants like 5 platinum. Just utter scumbaggery. I'll try building a base, see what happens. So let's see. Right components. Freighter cross junction. How far back does this thing go? Wait, so, Jack, how exactly do you build your base? Like, how do I even deploy? Farming, portable, permanent. Like, I can put the refiner down, but I can't put the computer down. How much did it want? I can't remember. Make some rooms and put your machines down. Freighter components. Large freighter room. But you can't, if you look, Jack, you can't. You can't actually put your base computer down. Or your research station or anything like that, so I don't know how you do it. Like, you can put farm stuff down. I don't think you can do it. It's not like a base that you can build on the planet. Let me put it that way. Hey, Citrus. Good night, Jose. Let's go and have a look. See what he wants. I love how you have to figure out where the heck the landing pads are. Jolly Jeff, welcome back. Spec damage reports, mark damage for components. $5 platinum to repair that. I think the super annoying thing about this is that you can't put your refinery down, so if I need to make more platinum now, I have to leave this ship and go back to either a space, go back to my ship to do it, because I can't do it in the space. Oh, yeah, you can do it in the space station, but I can't do it on here. So I need more silver. Like, he tells you where the damaged things are, but you don't know what components you need till you get there. It's really annoying. And would it hurt them to put signposts on the space station? Yeah, it is an annoying feature, Vanilla. Like, who's running all the frigates? Why can't they just fix them? They just say, oh, Captain, we need like 100 silver and 5 platinum, and then I can fix the ship, and you're like, yeah, okay. I'll sort that out. Get like no silver from that. All I'm getting is tritium. Use it by silver. You can normally get it from these rocks. This is great. There you go, 40 silver. as the Star Wars now. I don't know if we've got enough. What's this game? No Man's Sky? Really is a pain to fix these things. Of course, you want 5 platinum. So right, I need another 4 platinum, but I can't use the refiner in here. It just won't let me. Even though it's my ship, I cannot deploy it. Looks like I need to build a whole bunch of platinum. Let's go on to the capital ship. Snuggles, welcome back.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Yeah, I think you can get like 4-player multiplayer. Do you know what? I should build another refiner and just have it like here somewhere.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Metal plating. God. Need ferrite dust. 39 months, Snugs. Another month bites the dust. Have a good evening, sir. Have a good one, Snugs. Have I got any ferrite dust on me? No. Can you make ferrite dust or not? Wait, can you build a trading station on board your own ship? Because that would be very handy. Lights. You can make a trading terminal on the ship and it's really a lifesaver. How? How do you do it? It won't let me do it.
Technology recharge.
Happy anniversary, Nata.
Do you have the tech? Down J, thank you 28 months. In the build menu. Yeah, I think it's fair to say it's not there then. Equipment. Permanent technology. What is a base salvage capsule? What does that do? It's 50 pure ferrite. You get a trading terminal blueprint when doing the base building. Gotcha. Get your old base back. Something that gives you back your stuff from previous bases. That's new. Right, we can leave that there. Hostile scanner. You're gonna come and attack me while I'm with my fleet. That's it. Hostile subspace scan failed. I think we can fix this one. I think this one's operational now. Yeah, Basil, I would have been in a race, only for fun. Bought it to kill it. Well, I traded up for it basically. Traded about 5 ships to get to this point. Wow, this thing's like 3 things wrong with it. $20 gold, we can do that. I bet this one's platinum. Gold again? How did so many frigates get broken? Basically, I sent them on an expedition. I sent a trader with a fighter, and they both came back broken. And I sent... I think it was it's a ship that's like a combination, a mixture. I sent that on its own and it also got attacked. And that is on a 1-star mission. And it happened to the same, it happened to the previous mission as well. They came back broken. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, or whether it's just really ridiculously bad luck both times. But it's really annoying me. Rip. Have you noticed the stars of the mission, the stars of the ships you're sending to mission? So I've been picking like 1-star missions. Assuming, of course, that my ships are at least 1-star capable. But I'll have another look when we fix this up. I'm supposed to get to that. If you have a +1 rating on your ship for the mission, it will most likely be a success. Good job I made a lot of platinum. Welcome back, Joe Eagle. Down that way. That's the other thing, like, just getting to the broken pieces just takes an age as well. And then you get there, and then you find out what you need.
Technology prepared.
I think that's all of them. Okay. Right, we'll go to the capital ship and have a look at these missions then. Yeah, it could be bugged. There's been a few bugs in this game. I wish I knew how to make deuterium. Sean, the game is very enjoyable and pretty good, but it's not without its bugs. It's still not completely polished. Okay. So, industrial expedition. Balanced exposition, whatever that means. So let's say you go into that one, which is a difficulty 1, fleet rating 1. So if I go into here... Wait, what was on my ships? Okay. Why have I only got 9 million? Okay, I should have 2 other ships and I should have like 12 million. Have I released them from other quests? Well, let's go and find out. I'm pretty certain I had like 12 million though. Okay, no expedition on that one. That was a difficulty 2. Survey planet, nothing of interest. Dispatch scouts, all reports negative. Encountered abandoned starship. Towed into mothership hangar, no trace of pilot. Ship processed for valuable materials, collected uranium. Interviewed local life forms for clues about sites of archaeological interest. Surface team went several days pursuing leads with no success. Collected sentinel effigies from Viking systems. Effigies became active in hold. Exhibiting sentinel-like behavior, internal system destroyed the effigies, but not without severe damage to the ship's systems. So that's what went wrong on that one. Fleet early warning system destroyed asteroids, collected superconducting fiber. That sounds good. Difficulty 2 with 1 frigate is almost impossible. This is going. Or maybe it has. Difficulty 3. Lel. Profit 36 grand. Relatticed arc crystal ×2. Decrypted radio reward geodesites. Accidentally party to combat in Kaduma system. Local merchants came to blows over trade deal. Conflict accelerated out of control. Assisted local authorities in de-escalating the situation. Reward units 24,000. Thank you very much, Duca. Northern Alex, thank you for the hoster. Arrived here, plotted a new course. These are really detailed logs, aren't they? Crikey. Worthless forgeries. Sold goods to the Naked Six and unknowingly breached local sanctions regime. Paid large bribes to system authorities to avoid punishments. Profits erased. Yay! Thanks for that. Returned home. Relatticed arc crystal. Where's the arc crystal then? Oh, here you go. 100 grand for that. 100 grand for that. 150 grand for that. Enriched metal alloy. Underwater protection module. $25 grand for that. Mango gold worth 50 grand. Let's get that lot sold. I think I need to make some more fuel.
Product constructed.
Sounds like you dude had a fun time, yeah? I think you probably missed a bunch of things out the log about partying. I don't know what an industrial expedition is. That's more like it. So, for an industrial expedition, what do you need to send? So if you look at the combat rating here, this guy's got an 18 combat rating, so he's kind of my fighter. You don't have industrial frigates, that's completely pointless then. So if you go for a balanced mission then. So if you put him in there with a science vessel. Balance needs all skills. Combat, trade, exploration, and support. So I need, what, just send all of them in there? So if I send support, exploration, combat, and trade. How does that look? You think that would get the job done? Fleet rating 1 star. How do I get that higher? I mean, is this the way to do it? To assign loads of ships onto an expedition? You need to buy an industrial. An industrial ship. Well, I could go outside and see if there's one for sale. I need to sell some stuff as well. I'll check the fleet out and we'll go to the space station. Sea ships are rubbish. That's all I got, man. That's all I can afford. Hello? Couldn't you at least put a different paint skin on that? Any fleets nearby, I wonder. Well, No Man's Sky, oxymoron, was dead when it released because it didn't deliver on what they said it would. 2 years later, after they've been working on it, they've kind of made a game that's more like what they originally promised. It's not perfect, but it's definitely getting there. No, Ashix, everybody that streams this game, when you go into hyperspace, the stream just drops into like Minecraft mode. Every single stream does it. Because the encoder can't deal with diagonal, like changing diagonal pixels are just a nightmare for an encoder. To sell some stuff. Get rid of the crystals. Keep the metal. Cadmium. Sell it. Lots of tritium. Get rid of the platinum. Rhodium, geodesite, superconducting fiber. Might buy some ferrite dust. Actually, I need a metal plating, don't I? Gold. Loads of tritium. I don't watch Mock the Week. It's a good show, I just don't watch it. What was I going to make? But I needed metal for it.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Can we just buy warp cells? It'd be really handy if you could. Captain Flint, shouldn't this game be called No Squirrel Sky? What? Just bought a load of ferrite dust. I just bought like 250 ferrite dust, didn't I? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong number. Looking at the wrong number. can build inside freighters.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology recharge.
Okay. I'll talk to the natives. What's this? An angry recorded message displays a sequence of furious barks and screams that clearly have the moral high ground. The life form seems battle scars on my exosuit and instantly yelps a question. Accept, refuse, or report cowardice. By keen rank close ally or above. Well, I can't do that. I don't understand. Yelps a question, accept, refuse. I don't get it. Juka, thank you 3 months, dude. Buying raw mats and making something better from them can be profitable. For example, he made 1.5 billion in an hour. Buying semiconductors and enriched carbon and making superconductors out of them. Yeah, but how do you, like... I take it you need to do a base and get research on the go to be able to build that kind of thing? I'm given the multi-tool for the fight ahead. Wait, what fight? I don't want your stupid multi-tool. Mine's... Wait, what fight? He's asking if you can answer his question. So I accepted. He was like, "Yay! Here's the multi-tool. Go and have a fight. Offer units for an exosuit blueprint. Offer units for a new multi-tool blueprint." One of them. What did I get? Geology cannon. Propels plasma shells designed for rapid ground excavation. Rare metal element. Can I get rare metal element? Of course not. It's rare. You got a superconductor recipe by chance from a manufacturing building from Planet, then bought the stuff. Nice. I think I might jump to a different system. Trading post, capital ship.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
See, in order to make rare metal elements, I need a large refiner. And I just don't have that. IMSA rice potato salad. Dude. The first one was nice and clean. And I managed to hold on to 9th or 10th, I can't remember. The next one, I had a bad feeling about, and after the first turn, I took damage in a massive crash in front of me. Then there was another crash and I avoided that one. And then there were 3 cars I hadn't even done half a lap, and there were 3 cars in front of me coming out of the carousel. And they were going quite slowly, and there was a Porsche behind me. And as we went to the next turn, the guy, I was getting really close to the guy in front and he was slowing down, so I touched the brakes and the guy just went, and behind me just went right into the back of me. Flipped me up. Then I landed, he hit me again, and then another car just punted me like that. Yeah, I know there's another race, but I've put all my wheel away, you know? I wasn't waiting 2 hours for a race. I'll be back playing it tomorrow, don't worry. We're doing another race tomorrow.
Welcome back,
Buy
Nutter.
items from the life form series go. Wow, this guy's got a lot of salt. Can be processed and refined to create chlorine. A natural occurring salt found in abundance in underwater minerals. Interesting. I've not really done any mining underwater. Ranked races. Yeah, all races in iRacing, if you do a proper race, they're all ranked effectively. So yeah, I'll probably just lose a bunch of iRating for that, because I had to withdraw. I had like an hour repair time or something. Chucky, welcome back. Might take a stack with me.
Product received.
Dude, he could be a Rainbow Six player with all that salt. It's not restricted to League of Legends, trust me. Right, let's bring the map up.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Okay. At the station. Can I make that jump? Let's go. Yeah, the thing is about Rainbow Six, if you ever play it, just turn chat off. Life is so much better when you turn the chat off in Rainbow Six. Ooh. Nut clusters! Just getting killed for a 0.3 millimeter hole. It's not always that bad. I mean, if you join high level games, then yeah, sure. But most people tend not to play like that. Captain Bob Chuckle, welcome back. How bad is Salt and Rainbow Six? It's pretty bad. There was a guy in chat last night, and he was throwing all kinds of racial slurs around about his teammates. So I clicked report. I mean, it was bad. The Viking word for coil. I never play hostage, dude. I only play bomb. Never play hostage, never played whatever that domination thing is called. It's pointless. Bomb is the only balanced gameplay. Isotope. Yeah, I mean, most toxicity in games occurs in games that are player versus player. That's where it happens. Anything competitive. And yes, they do take it seriously. Unity of Niana. Atlas interface. I'm speaking to a ball? It's like the prisoner. Can I have a babel fish, please? Mm-hmm. How long have they been slumbering, waiting for a traveller? How long have they been expecting me? The Gek, the Viking, the Korvax, the stars that fill the skies, and the hatred that burns within the deep. Every will that turns and every form that lives, the Atlas offers it all. Consent, milestone junior or above. I don't even know what I'm consenting to. I take the gift of knowledge, certain in my decision, all down to silence, the star await me. New formula, englobed shade. This Atlas shell holds the remains of a parasitic spaceborne life form, most likely of extra-dimensional origin. Cool story, bro. Well, pure ferrite I can do. Captured nanode. Thanks. Yeah, sounds absolutely safe. Get the black orbs. Warp cell? Nice tip. Yeah, can I have a tea, please? I'll have a chocolate biscuit if there's any left. I bet they've all been eaten. Huh? They've all been eaten. There's only one person eats them. You ever buy some more? Can you put them in there? No, I don't want them. No. Nice of them to give me warp cells. Well, what planet's that then? An airless planet. Ooh. That means no storms. Imagine that. Frost crystal, cobalt, dioxide, and copper.
Aye.
Oh, A. Edwards, it's completely pointless, bro. If you ever have kids, you'll realise how pointless those policies are. They don't care. Motley! Good evening, boss. Just to say, bites in the house for 3 weeks. Family holiday in Cornwall, then a long weekend at Silverstone with Mad Mick. Well-earned rest. Gotta be up at 2:30 AM. Are you going seeing the dentist, Motley? You going seeing the dentist because you're getting up at 2:30 AM? 2:30? Be good. All you nutters and misbehaving. Catch you later. Have a good one, bro. Selenium, pure ferrite, phosphorus, and copper. Seems like a place I might want to go. Ooh, let's go and see if we can find... What is it we're after? What was that type of ship that I needed? Spec frigate. You don't have industrial, thank you. He's an interstellar. Interstellar frigate, combat specialist. Quite like the idea of having another combat specialist. Well, we'll have to save our money and try and... Oops, don't do that. Oh no, don't! What are you...